Get after it, MP.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
What's up, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to get. And now, 2K Sports brings you a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bear skin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got MP, and it's Watson in at the point. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Bolden, defended by Watson. Hudgens gets rebounded by Charlotte. Here's MP. Augustine. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Grizzlies, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at #1.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And it's Hudgens missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to MP. Off target at the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Over to the left wing. Here's Rollins. In his last outing, 16 points for him. MP inside. It's stolen away. Here's Bolden. Here's Hudgens. Here's Armstrong. And another miss by Memphis. Deflects the pass. They've got numbers. Bolden, pass to Armstrong. And the three-pointer goes.
That is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Charlotte leading by 4. And it's McDaniel in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Lawson. Here's Garrett. Pass to Hudgens. 5 to shoot. Here's Terry. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Let me tell you, MP is a strong finisher.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The three is up. Hudgens, that's good. Hudgens got 5.
When he has that much pace, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's MP. Muscling it home. MP.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Terry. Still without a bucket. Pass to Garrett. The 3 ball. Here's Terry. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
To the wing on the left. Lawson. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
MP, the pass to Augustine. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Watson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it. Or so I'm told.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Hudgens. They need this. And no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's good. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Timeout called. Memphis. Rollins, he's checked in for Memphis. White comes in for Garrett. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Hudgens. White for 3. Bowen with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
I just love the ball movement.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Hudgens. Takes the 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside McDaniels. Here's MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And a look at the stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Wilson's checked in for Memphis. Lawson comes in for White.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wilson grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And again, it's Memphis missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Hornets. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Hornets leading by 14. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
No coverage that time. Hudgens got 6 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Well, Memphis shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Knocks down the long J. Armstrong's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Tipped. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. And we finished off 1 half of play. Hornets out in front. They lead by 12. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings. Let's start with you, Shaq. The Tower of Power.
Wait, if he's the Tower of Power, what am I?
Take a shower, Power.
Kenny, when you do that. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on, let me write that down. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got MP, and it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Memphis with a rebound. Rollins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bolden. Yet to see a basket. Hey, expanding his range. Augustine with the rebound. Augustine's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to MP. Oh, swiped away. Here's Bolden. He's covered by Augustine. To the wing, right side. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Bolden. Here's Hudgens. Plenty of space. He gets it in there.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, yeah, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In third, the Grizzlies.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. MP inside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Rollins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Hudgens. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Garrett. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head. And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Lawson, he's checked in for Hudgens. Collins, he's checked in for Charlotte. Grizzlies trail by 9. Bolden, pass to Rollins. Misses from short range. And it's Collins with the ball for Charlotte. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Over to the wing. Here's Lawson. Three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 11. To the inside. Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
Pass to Bolden. Oh, from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Bolden's got 5 now. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. It's picked off. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Lawson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. To the left wing for 3. The shot no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Garrett. And another miss by Memphis.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, MP gets it through the tight D inside.
Not an easy spot for MP to convert from, but he found a way.
Jacks up at 3. Hudgens, that's good. Hudgens got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's McDaniel in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Collins. Back to MP. Here's Hudgens. Here's Armstrong. Fires in the triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Hornets leading by 6. And MP throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Memphis making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Takes a 3. Watson with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Stolen by MP. Collins right side. Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
MP makes his move. And that one good. MP's got 44.
MP drove in, got hit, and still made the shot.
Pass to Terry. To halt the run. Drains the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Timeout called, Hornets. And Charlotte making a change here. Charlotte leading by 11. MP no good. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Hudgens. Three-pointer. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Hudgens. And the three off target. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
A nice shot by MP.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Armstrong. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And the basket by MP.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Garrett. Launches a three. The three. He drops it from range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Bolden. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Charlotte leading by 12. To the paint. Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Garrett. Here's Hudgens. Off target with the three. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. MP. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. There's the three. Augustine with the rebound. Augustine's.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Armstrong, no good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
MP, no good. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Bolden. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Augustine with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Now off the inbound. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and...
Wins pay the bills, baby. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time. What's up, MP?
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sport. One thing, Doors, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim, right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team that looks built for the pressure of the postseason.
Here's the starting group for Houston. House is out there with Drew. And it's Cunningham. Then it's Walker. And it's Hall in at the point.
Oh, that's a tough finish by MP. Go ahead.
Here's Hall. Following the basket by MP. There's Walker with the three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Walker's shot is off.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Collins dishes to Augustine. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And so here's Charlotte. And the dunk by MP. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Drew. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Hall. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. To the middle. MP, no good. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Trailing by 5. Will it go? Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Banked in off the glass. MP's got 10 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Really left alone that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Garcia, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
MP, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Garcia. Misses the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And MP with a nice bucket inside. 12 points for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so here is Houston. Following the miss by MP. Over in the corner, Cunningham. A three-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. Here's MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Changes here for the Hornets. Augustine's checked in. And MP subbed in for Payton. Houston making a switch here. Hornets trail by 4. Barrett is out there with Payton. Then it's MP. And it's Augustine in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here are the Rockets now. Following the score by Charlotte. Pass to Blunt. And a wide open look for Walker. The Rockets again can't hit. Hornets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He had 56 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
The Rockets making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Outside, Walker takes a 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Hall, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Paxson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Such a wide-open look. And it's 9 points for Walker.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
On the wing, Walker. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
outside. Walker fires the three. Here's Drew. No good on the triple. Hornets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Now, here's Walker. Defense is right there. The Hornets pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they just got ambushed. Not really expecting the comeback. And I mean, it came on quick and strong, but I think it could be a good lesson for them moving forward.
Drew. And he's good on the three ball. Drew's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Oh, that's a big-time finish by MP. This is why guys encourage him to be aggressive.
Here's Hall. He had 15 points last outing. Walker's shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's MP. Off with the layup. The Rockets trail. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Houston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
It's checked in for Charlotte. And a switch here also for Houston. House is checked in. Here's Collins. Hasn't made one yet. Ball stolen. Hall passes to House. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garcia's got 8. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Look here now at Charlotte. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Give me Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neill, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Walker. Drew is out there with House. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Hall in at the point. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Launches a 3. Augustine grabs the board.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Houston in the lead. From deep. Hall, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Hall. He has 5. Here's Walker with the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Augustine's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. In second, the Hornets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Drew. The Rockets with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP finishes inside.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here is House. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good. MP.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Walker.
His last 10 games, averaging 13 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds.
I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Hall passes to Walker from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Augustine's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there. They've got Peyton. Also Barrett out there. And it's MP in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
A miss that time would have put him up. On offense, here are the Rockets. Walker with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Hall. Offensive rebound. Here's Garcia. Sinks the three-pointer. Garcia's got 23.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from MP.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed
2. Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets leading by 6. Cunningham outside. The Rockets with another miss.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets here.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very...
At least you get some extra rest tonight. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones?
MP, how you feeling?
Challenges during the game.
Good, MP.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Take a look. Let us know what you think.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luck. Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give every...
MP, how you feeling?
He about to tear the roof off.